What's up, guys? CD here. Okay, today we're going to talk about the new plus 15 units. Uh, Three of them: Barbara, Cecilia, Mikaela. After doing Arena for the past 2 days, what I've noticed is that these units are extremely huge game changers. Like, they change the way Arena goes. First of all, Cecilia makes Valfern less worth scaling up. And because Valfern will find it very, very difficult to kill Cecilia, and that's gonna be a huge problem, especially if you put in a lot of books in Valfern. Um, Mikaela's buff is insane. Probably the biggest buff in the game. Like, how do I say this? Okay, if you Mikaela buff and maybe buff Anastasia with Mikaela and Warrior like I do, or you can see right now. Okay, observe what Anastasia does to the mammal. The buff is very, very strong. So also a big game changer right there. I've also fought with a lot of Barbara plus 15s, and Barbara plus 15 murders Cecilia. Alright, so that's like the natural counter for Cecilia, which is insane as well. Right? You one-shot the newest, tankiest unit just because you're Barbara. And everyone today, today's the third day, everyone should get a free Barbara. Out of the three, which do I feel would be the most useful? I stick to what I said on stream a couple of days ago. Mikaela 2 plus 15 will last you a much longer time comparatively to Cecilia or Barbara, because she is a support, alright? And her buff is very strong, so you're gonna be using her for a long time, so she's very worth your investment. Then again, okay, so personally, my experience, right, I'm just gonna tell you guys how many diamonds I took to get 2 units to plus 15. I took like 20k, 20,000 diamonds. I bought like 20,000, and then I had like 40 scrolls. 40 scrolls saved up before the update. So with that, I got 2 plus 15 units. Quite decent, I guess. 20,000 diamonds. Normally in a month, you probably can get about 8 to 12,000, depending on events, your arena ranks. But 8,000 is probably a hard base of diamonds that you get a month. So if you save for a couple of months, probably you can get a couple of plus 15 units as well. Then again, the game is time gated from the start. If you watch my newbie videos and all that, you know very well the game is time gated. So in a way, if you don't spend your diamonds at all, it will take you about two months to get a plus 15 unit. Lesser if you have all the gifts for the affinity part of it, where you can get a free helper. Note that you can only get one helper of each kind. You can only get it once. So there's no... I mean, there is a point when you... How do I say this? Dismantle spare helpers, extra helpers. You will how do I say this? You will get gifts. Is that how I say it? Gifts for other helpers as well. So it's a good thing that you have a spare helper. So it doesn't stop at +5 for the helpers. And the general direction of the game is probably going to go towards +15 units, alright? So Korea announced +15 Six Devils. So that's going to be a big game changer as well. Because when they buff units, those units become top tier. Alright, at +15 of course. And they don't only give them +15, they buff the units in different ways. Like for example, Cecilia got more HP, her skills got better, 17,000 HP. Before that it was impossible, even with double HP runes. So very nice that Six Devils are being given a rework. But what this says to us as players of the game is that eventually your Gacha Octos, your Valferns, what's the other one? Memo is going to get a +15 as well. So don't be sad that you've used all your skill books on those. It may take a while before these Octos get the +15, but it will come, you know. It will definitely come. So that's not a problem. And anyways, I'm recording this video on Saturday. It's not arena day. Don't care about the rank. I just wanted to record while showing you guys arena fights so that you can see what a +15 Mikaela and a +15 Cecilia does. I'm not sure whether there are a lot of these in global or Europe, so I'm not sure. But I will release this video on Monday after arena. So hopefully you guys have you know, gotten better pools, summons, and hopefully you guys have gotten enough helpers to make your units +15. Okay, so future units that will be +15. I believe Taylor, the 5-star that's like Eden, hits in a cross, gets +15 straight up. So that's one that's very strong. The other one would be Dalvi. Dalvi will be getting a +15, and her +15 is insane because it's fixed damage and her damage is very, very large. She also gets Charm Counter, which is very, very strong. So how do you deal with Charm Counter? You have Mikaela at +13. Alright, Mikaela +13, you get attack interference, immunity, then you don't have to deal with charm counters. So basically that's the way the game is gonna go. Coyote, +15 gives her a ton of HP, makes her a lot more tankier. I've heard from different people varying opinions on Coyote, but Coyote, because for Asia, my server, there are a lot of Levia +10s. Alright, so I'm not sure what's the interaction like or what the cap is, because I believe Coyote's HP gets to 70k at +15, 70, 80k. Some guys told me that Levia cannot kill Coyote, and some say she can. I don't know whether there's a cap to the amount of HP that they take for the fixed damage from Levia, so I'm not sure. Maybe if you play Korea, you can tell us on the comments and stuff. But if it's true that Levia cannot kill Coyote, then she is going to be very, very tanky and useful. Yeah. What other units that are very, very good at +15? Novice Arena, Carlsen, really good, and then I think Beatrice is pretty decent as well. But I'm really excited, you know, I'm really excited for the Six Devils buff because I want to see how people deal with it. Can you imagine? The past, let's say March, April, May, June, July, 5 months of investing in Octos, like Velfen Memo and whatever gacha Octo you got, and then suddenly your Six Devils are buffed. That's gonna be very interesting to see. Like, do people give up on their Octos? Do they skill transfer away? Very interesting. Very interesting. Also, one last thing that I want to tell you guys would be hoard all your diamonds, all your scrolls, and wait for Dalvi to come out. Because Dalvi will be a huge game changer, you know. She's gonna make Arena entirely different, much like Cecilia does. Because right now I think Cecilia just changes Arena, you know, it's a huge difference. I mean, you've watched like maybe 5 fights already. You see what Cecilia does. It's insane. How tanky she is, how she just spoils all the attacks on your team. Extremely good. And then, in a way, it makes other roadblocks redundant, you know? Then again, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like, change in the game is good. I mean, in Asia, gonna see lesser Archons, which is nice. Which is very nice. From what I can see in Korea right now, Dalvi is the most used warrior because of plus 15. Barbara is 6. Maybe because people aren't very convinced by her plus 15. Then there's Taylor at 8. Interesting, very interesting. And then your defenders, you have Lucius right on top, of course. Lucius is number 1, always. Second is Cecilia, third is Kaoli. So you can look forward to these kind of units, man. Especially Kaoli. We have to check out whether Levia can kill Kaoli. Because if she can't, then Kaoli becomes insanely much stronger than I actually thought she would be. Support, Mikaela is number 1. There's no other way about it, man. Mikaela is definitely number 1. She's too strong. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this long video again from me. Anyway, guys, take care, like, share, subscribe to the channel. It gives me a little bit more motivation to do more videos. I have to admit, recently I sort of lost motivation for the game. But with the new update and stuff, yeah, it's interesting again, you know. So you guys like and share the video. Alright, take care, man. Ciao.